Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a weekly vlog. I hope you guys don't mind too much that there wasn't one last week. If you haven't seen it, I uploaded a daily vlog instead. But I have just got ready. I haven't done any eye makeup yet because I'm actually seeing some friends later. One of my friends, Rachel, turned 20 last week, so we're having a little get together this evening. But this afternoon I have a proper worky afternoon. It is currently 2 p.m. to be fair, but I have just been editing all morning. So I fake tanned my arms. I don't know if you can see. I spoke about this the other week, but when I get a tan on my legs just stay tan for such a long time, but then my arms don't look like they match it. And obviously because I live in England, I'm not really catching a tan naturally, and I just look very uneven. When you take a picture of me, a full body picture, I look mismatched and it's very frustrating, but my legs just hold a tan for literally like a year, whereas my arms don't. So I need to rinse the tan off my arms. But first I am going to be taking some photos for a brand which I'm going to speak to you in this vlog about as well in a minute, because I'm really excited to be working with them, and you've probably heard of them. You might have already seen me working with them on Instagram. Obviously I'm not too sure at the moment when it's all gone up content wise, but that's how I'm about to spend my afternoon. So I'm going to shoot some images with my mum. I did this last week. I do this most weeks. This is a very common occurrence in my life, like me and my mum taking photos. Bless her, she's got really good at it. I said it last week, but I'll say it again. Anyway, yeah, let's get on with the day, let's get on with the week. It's Monday and it is rainy and cold. August in England. So while we were talking all things bathroom, fake tanning and that kind of stuff, I wanted to chat to you guys about the brand Estrid. So I have the box here. I just think this is the sweetest packaging, and if you haven't heard of them or seen them over on Instagram recently, you're missing out, because I'm so excited about this brand. So Estrid is a razor subscription service, to put it simply. Basically you can get a subscription of 1, 2 or 3 months worth of razors and razor blades. Now shaving is something I've actually never really spoken about on this channel, and also is obviously really personal to every single person, which is why I absolutely love this brand, and I think they have hit the nail on the head when it comes to brand marketing and the kind of ideology behind the brand. I have 2 of their razors here. I'm obsessed with the colour. You can probably imagine this is my favourite, the lilac one of course. And they also come with these 2 super cute pouches, which makes it great to take if you're travelling. You can just easily slot them in here, take them away with you, and they fit in your bag absolutely perfect. Now one of the main messages behind their brand is that this decision is absolutely yours to make, and I think that's the most important thing. If you shave your legs or you don't shave your legs, if you shave your arms or you don't shave your arms, like, it is such a personal thing, and I think that's why this is a really important message to be putting out, because every single individual is different, which is why this subscription box works perfectly. Because not only is the packaging completely recyclable, but the actual razors are also made of steel, which I just think is great. It's so much better than the single-use plastic razors, and it means you're not throwing them away as often as well, which obviously is what you want, which also makes them 100% vegan. Their tagline is, "Who knew you could get a vegan razor?" And like, who knew? Like, I think that's such a cool idea. You can suction them to the shower, which I also think is a great idea. So when it comes to shaving, I'm actually pretty fair haired, as you can see, and I also have super fair hair on my arms and on my legs, which is a blessing, which means I actually don't need to shave my legs all that often. Obviously, as I said, it's completely up to you, it's your decision, but as somebody that likes to feel pretty smooth, I also am quite lazy, and I'm blessed in the fact that I am blonde, so I don't have to do it every day. But for somebody that maybe likes to, you know, feel clean shaven, look clean shaven, but have darker hair, you probably end up going through razors quite frequently, and that is where I think a subscription box like this would be so helpful, because it does mean that you're not rebuying razors all the time. And for me, this could probably last quite a long time. Like, I'm thinking I'm not going to be buying a razor for a while, so I'm very grateful about that. Now, one of my personal favourite things about this brand and this campaign is that you guys can actually donate £1 extra to the Fawcett Society when you use the code beautyspectrum. And the Fawcett Society work with women's rights in the UK, so obviously I think this is so important and it's so easy to do. If you're looking into buying the subscription service, it is literally effortless for you to put that code in and donate £1 to their society and their charity, which is obviously doing amazing things. Anyway, right now I'm going to hop in the shower, I'm going to wash my tan off, and I'm going to use my razor because I'm very excited about this. They're very nice bathroom additions and I'm very excited to use them. If you guys do buy an Estrid razor, tag me in the photos so that I can see them on Instagram, and let me know if you've used the code as well. So yeah, let me know which colour you're going to go for. which is your favourite out of these two. Mine's this one, as I already said. And remember to tag me in any Instagram photos or stories if you do buy one for yourself. So this is the outfit that I've gone for. I washed off my tan, as I said, and then got all ready makeup wise, but I just think I might be a little bit cold. And what I would usually wear with this outfit, like if I was going to wear this out for food or like to go out in, I would wear a blazer with it, but I think a blazer's a bit much to like go and sit in a garden, so I don't really know what jacket or hoodie to take. I might just take like an actual hoodie, but I do really like it. This top I've had for ages. I think I got it like last Halloween time. I think I got it for Halloween, I can't even remember, but it's from I Saw It First, and yeah, I'm a big fan. I've spent the rest of the afternoon editing the video that went up on Tuesday for you guys. It's the road trip video that Harry and I filmed at the weekend, and honestly it's probably one of my favourite videos I've filmed and edited in a long time. Like, that is the kind of challenge that I want to be doing more of on YouTube. It's way more me than a lot of the other stuff, and I just really enjoyed it. So if you have any other suggestions that are somewhat similar to that, leave them in the comments below, and if you haven't watched it, I really recommend checking it out because it was a lot of fun, and I think the video has turned out pretty good, if I say so myself. Good morning guys, it is now Tuesday, I was gonna say Wednesday, and my dad is actually off work this week because originally we were meant to be in Portugal this week. Obviously it is the summer holidays. We were meant to be in Portugal, but my dad still has the time off work, so we are actually going away in the UK at the end of this week. But Monday to Friday we're just trying to do some like stuff while he's off work. Basically I think we were just kind of all hoping that it was going to be good weather all week and we'd be able to like go to the beach and stuff, and I think we're going to try and do that on like Thursday maybe, but it's just been cloudy and like raining the whole time pretty much. But we're actually going out for lunch today. If you watched the vlogs a couple of weeks ago, my mum and I went to a restaurant in Hull called McCoy's and we had food outside. Don't know if you remember, I put a photo on my Instagram as well. But my dad and my brother have never been there because it's kind of one of the places that mum and I go and it's just like the two of us on a lunchtime, or like I've been there with Tom I think maybe, or maybe it was with one of my friends, I don't know, but basically they've never been, and we came back and we were like, oh, the food was so good, it was really nice, the atmosphere was really nice. So we're going there for lunch today, which I'm very excited about, and obviously it is a Tuesday, so it's like eat out to help out, which is an added bonus. We love a discount. So we're heading there now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to sit outside, but as I said, it has just been raining on and off like the entire last 5 days, so yeah, that's cool. Also, over the weekend I got this delivery from Fenty Beauty and I'm absolutely obsessed with the new lipsticks. I say new, I think they're new, but basically these are like 2 lip balms, but the lipstick, I have one of them here, they look like this, which to me looks a bit like a nail varnish, but this is honestly probably my favourite lipstick I've ever owned. So I really recommend checking these out if you're looking to treat yourself to a new lipstick. I am obsessed with these ones by Fenty Beauty. Because of course, Fenty is such a lovely brand, and I'd actually never owned anything by them before until they sent me their first original PR package, and now I'm like converted. It is one of my favourite makeup brands. Everything is just always top tier. So yeah, this lipstick, new favourite, even though it looks like a nail varnish. Also, this is the outfit I'm wearing today. I have like leather jeans and then this top, which is from Urban Outfitters. I haven't worn it very much because when you like sit down, this kind of happens and I don't love how that looks. But when I bought it, I was obsessed with it and I was like, oh my god, it's the most beautiful colour. Obviously it's lilac, so you know how I feel about lilac. But yeah, basically I thought I'd wear it because it's kind of like a cute vibe, you know? How's your week off going?
Alright so far. It's not that
exciting
weather. It's not been that.
I mean, it has.
Be going to Portugal today. But
yeah.
You could almost be in Portugal here if you
is this Portuguese enough? It could be the Algarve. It's just a bit cold, isn't it? Really.
It's not cold actually.
It is. Dad, you're wearing a winter long sleeve shirt.
Well, that I wouldn't be wearing this.
No, I think you'd be a bit hot. We have ordered food. It has come in. Well, actually, Mum's going to order it right now.
I'm not even ordering it yet, look.
Yeah, because you have to queue. But it has a good menu. As I said, we're at a place called McCoy's. If you're from around here, I recommend a visit. They have a really good lunchtime menu, but it's only open on a lunchtime, I think. So I ordered an iced mocha because the last time I was here, I saw somebody else get this, but I forgot to ask for it without cream, and I really don't like cream. So Harry's gonna eat that with a spoon. There you go. How good does all of this lunch look? Sandwiches look really good. I've gone for egg and cress. Harry's gone for
coronation chicken wrap.
Coronation chicken. Dad also got coronation chicken. I don't know how you're gonna eat that. How are you gonna eat that?
Pick it up.
And Mum got tuna?
Yeah.
Tuna. Right, it's been a while since we went out for tea. It's actually 7:15 and Harry's just got back from the hospital. Do you want to tell them what happened? Also, here's Tom, by the way.
Well,
tell them what happened.
I left it like 2 weeks.
Basically, if you haven't seen the video that went up earlier in the week where Harry said he dislocated his finger, and the vlog that went up last week where Tom said that he got injured playing football, Harry got injured playing football.
Well, are you going to put the x-ray in?
Yeah, so basically he just went to, did you go to minor injuries?
Yeah.
Yeah, and had an x-ray finally after 2 weeks. This is the x-ray. It's just so broken, and I can't believe you've dealt with it for 2 weeks without really knowing that it was broken.
It's not broken.
The reason we didn't go to hospital, the reason he didn't go to hospital straight away was because we know a paramedic that took a look at it and was like, oh, the swelling will probably go down. Harry wasn't in too much pain, so he was like, okay, whatever, but you still couldn't move it, could you?
Well, I still can't.
No, and it does look a funny shape. Hold it up. Yeah, I mean, that's not the same as your other little finger.
You probably should have noticed that.
It just looks like you're bending it though.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's fun and fresh.
All fun.
I don't know how you've managed for 2 weeks to just be normal. I think I'd have been crying for 2 weeks.
Yeah, funny innit?
So what's happening tomorrow?
I'm going to Hull Royal. Woo!
The big hospital, basically.
To basically get it injected and then popped back in.
Nice. Basically, like, if you have a dislocation, usually they do it there and then, or sometimes your body does it itself. Like, if you pop a bone out, you can pop it back in again. That didn't happen, obviously. He was playing in goal, he got hit by the ball. So that'll be tomorrow. You'll be fine. You're very injury prone. You've spent more time in Hull Royal than I've never even been to the hospital, touch wood. So yeah, you'll be alright. Fun and fresh. So we are out for a walk on the Westwood. It is, what time is it?
7:10.
7:10. I have no concept. You could have said 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock then, and I genuinely would just have had no idea. Anyway, it's a lush evening. It's been like raining all day. Well, it's been on and off. I said this earlier, I'm talking about the weather loads, but currently it's a really nice evening. Nice. And this is our current view. Multiple cows.
And we've got the Minster over there.
And we have got the Minster. Tour guide. Beverley tour guide. This guy's blocking our path. That is a massive cow, isn't it? But whenever the weather's been good, we've been trying to walk pretty much like most evenings that Tom is free up here, because it's just like a nice time to come on a walk. And then I always find if I do like a workout in the morning and then a longish walk in an evening, it like balances out, I don't know, just like a good amount of exercise per day basically. And you're not at football training tonight, are you?
I'm not.
Not football training. What do I mean? Five-a-side, not the same thing. To me it's the same thing, but apparently it's not the same thing. What have we just watched?
What's the road?
Again, episode? Oh, I don't even know. What series are we on?
Season 8, I think it's episode 28.
We are very nearly at the end of series 8. We're about to start series 9. We have honestly been watching this for, it must be over a year now. It must be. I reckon it's about a year. Anyway, we're about to go on to season 9. It's only taken us 12 months. But it's not that great. If any of you have watched Waterloo Road, it started out as like a British soap opera almost, and then it moved to Scotland at about series 7, and it just went downhill from there. If you haven't seen it, the first 1 to 7 series are really, really good. I recommend. After that, it goes a bit like, but we're sticking with it because we've got this far. So I haven't included any vlog footage from today because it is Wednesday and I've just had a day proper working from home, but I wanted to include some footage that I actually filmed last week. Because last Friday, my friend Rachel, who I mentioned earlier in this vlog actually, her sister came over and we basically filmed some clips together that you might have seen on my Instagram. So her name is Rebecca, and some of you might have noticed that she's Rachel's sister. If you're very avid watching these vlogs, they look so alike, you might have spotted that, but obviously very unlikely. And she is actually a fashion graduate, and she is a personal stylist in like sustainable fashion, and she does all sorts of different things. She does capsule wardrobes, she helps people become more like sustainable in their fashion choices, and she helps people clear out their wardrobes. She creates like unique edits for like clients and stuff like that. She has a really cool job. She works in London, but obviously her family home is up here in Yorkshire, and she was up here visiting Rachel for her birthday, and she came over and went through my wardrobe and styled me some outfits and told me kind of what works like in terms of my fashion sense and my clothes that I already own, to stop me from having to like buy more clothes in the future, if that makes sense. Because I hold my hands up and say that I'm guilty of being like, oh well, I like this but I don't really know where to wear it or how to style it or like what to wear it with, and sometimes it is easier to like buy another top to style with something you already own. Whereas she went through my wardrobe and like had a proper good look at things that I already own that can be paired together or worn in a different way to make it feel new. And I also want to say before I insert those clips that I'm not gonna never be promoting fast fashion again. I definitely want to cut down, but I spoke about this on Instagram and my friend Demi covered this perfectly, is that it is hard to become sustainable overnight. Like, I'm not sitting here saying never buy from Primark ever again. Obviously, I think it's so important to cut down, and even just educating yourself in ways that you can do that is a step in the right direction. But Demi spoke about how some people, that's all they can afford right now. I'm not saying it's impossible, because you can definitely shop second hand, but to go fully sustainable, it's not something that happens overnight. And also, I obviously already own a lot of fast fashion brands, and I am contractually working with one specific fast fashion brand that's like an ongoing thing, so I can't promise there will never be content like that again, but I want to use this platform to show a balance and to speak out about both options, and to show how easy it is to revamp clothes that you already own and shop secondhand a bit more and go thrifting and shop in vintage places. But I will be honest with you and say the top I'm wearing right now is from Primark. I already own it and it's in my wardrobe. Similarly, in the future, I can't guarantee that I'm never going to go into Topshop or New Look again and not buy something, but it is something I want to be more aware of in my head and more conscious of, and I think even that is a step in the right direction. Demi articulated this better than me, because she hit the nail on the head when she said not everybody can shop sustainably, not everybody can shop in charity shops. It depends where you live. I live in a small town, there's not tons of charity shops, there are some, and obviously if you're plus size it can be harder to find things. If you want to shop sustainably online, it can be expensive, and Bex spoke about all of that. We did an IGTV where she articulated it all amazingly, so if you want to see us chatting about it on Instagram, it is already up. She did shop my wardrobe, and help me style some bits that I already own, so I want to insert that footage because it was very interesting having a personal stylist look at clothes I've bought but pair them differently in ways that I would never. I've done this for about a year now. I never buy something without donating something to charity first. Like, I'm not just adding to my wardrobe, I'm trying always to have the same amount of clothing, just like swapping them round. Obviously everybody's at different levels with this, and I know some of you watching will be like, well, I shop in Primark all the time and I don't mind, and some of you will be fully sustainable and only shop in charity shops, and I think it's just making steps to be aware of like where you are in that process. Anyway, insert the clips from Bex being a personal stylist and doing an amazing job. Let's go.
Right, so, oh, it's very neat.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think so at all.
No, first of all, like, what kind of, is there any bits that you struggle to style? Yeah, so anything that you feel like is maybe a bit tired, that you don't want to get rid of, but you just want to see how I would maybe style something just to inject a bit more life. If you're encouraging other people to do it, somebody's style might be so different to the others that at first the other person might think, oh, that's a bit rogue.
Yeah,
but at least it just refreshes everything.
I have quite a lot of things that I like buy with the intention, especially this year, because I obviously I do go to a lot of events, but I'd also plan to travel quite a lot. Yeah. So I'd bought a lot of stuff for that and then didn't travel, so I have a lot of summer stuff, and it's like not really summer weather. This is what I mean, I have a lot of things that I'm like
very flamboyant.
Yeah, very flamboyant, a bit Spanish. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that to start with.
Okay, and then secondly, has there been any time that there's been like an event or an occasion where you just thought, I just don't know what to wear, or are you always quite confident?
No, every event, literally every event, because I'm like, oh, I don't know what the dress code is, because especially with what I do a lot of the time, it's like very vague, so you turn up and there's some people in like jeans and trainers, but then you've always got those people that wear like prom dresses and heels, and it's finding a middle ground, and I never know where the middle ground is. So
with these pieces that you've pulled that you don't really know
what to do
to wear and what to do with them, first of all, you said you don't feel particularly comfortable in that one. To be really ruthless, I'm going to say I don't want to delve into it because we don't like wearing it. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, do you wear many skirts?
I don't, to be honest. I kind of want to. I really like the look of like long, like that dress from you looks really nice, but if I wore that, it just wouldn't look like that on me. Because I don't know why, maybe it's in my head, I don't know.
Alright, well I'm just going to make a note of that as well. This is very kind of smart.
Yeah.
When have you wore this?
I've wore that, I bought it for an event that I ended up not going to because of this situation, but I did wear it once before that on like a date night where we went to a really bougie restaurant.
I think you can totally dress this up or down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cute. I love a playsuit.
Yeah, I love a playsuit. I have quite a lot of playsuits.
Cool. So, I'm then gonna pull out some pieces that for these two that you can hang with it.
Right, okay.
And then I would say hang that with your mom jeans, hang that with a white tee. These two, the hangers, go the other way.
Right, okay.
Do you not wear any kind of, you don't like an A-line skirt or a
I literally have no skirts. I've got like a few in there that are more like going out skirts, so they're like shorter, and I wouldn't wear them with like day to day. But then maybe I could wear them day to day. I don't know. It's just because I haven't, and I've like put them in there, so that now in my head that's like dressy.
Yeah.
But maybe they're not.
But again, it's like your personal style, like whatever you feel comfortable in. If you don't feel comfortable in a skirt, don't wear a skirt.
Yeah.
You know, it's totally up to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, really bring it in at the waist. Very flattering. And yeah, you said you really like jeans.
Yeah, I am a jeans fan, yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, because the only other thing I would say with that would be like a really nice kind of midi or mini skirt.
Yeah.
I'll send you over some options.
Yeah, that'd be good actually.
Edit. Do you feel like you're missing a
plain white t-shirt? Maybe, yeah. I like that idea. I just hadn't thought of it.
So yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
And then, is there anything else that you kind of feel like you want the perfect piece and you just don't quite have it yet?
You're talking about skirts or like things that you can pair with other tops that are like cropped or tight fitting. Maybe instead of always reaching for jeans, I need something like that would be able to like.
Yeah, it's just a bit of variety.
Yeah, and then you can dress it up or dress it down.
As a rule of thumb for me, I always say if you haven't worn it in the last 6 months, then it goes.
Yeah.
And it goes to charity. And you know, something that I do is that I would always take the pieces and I'd get rid of them.
Yeah.
With capsule wardrobe, so I always split it into seasons as well. So that I'd always put away the autumn winter wardrobe.
Yeah.
So that when you come back to it, feel like you've got new things because you haven't seen them in a while.
That's true, actually, yeah.
And then I'd always say 30 to 40 pieces per autumn, winter, spring, summer.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's still quite a lot. I don't know why I thought you were going to say like 10. That's a really small amount. So that's that when it comes to what Bex did last week to my wardrobe. It was so interesting to talk to her, as I mentioned, and I will leave a link to her Instagram down below because she has a really cool Instagram and also a blog where she updates not only fashion that she's interested in and stuff that she's doing with work, but also things that she's currently selling on, second-hand items that have come into her possession that she then resells. So it's a really, really good way of just starting out, just consciously thinking about it a little bit more. And the whole Instagram blog is called Consciously Curating, and I think that just is the bottom line of it, like just being more conscious, being more aware. As I said beforehand, I'm not saying this is something that absolutely everybody's going to do overnight, but I do think it's something that if you guys are watching this, I don't know, I think you should be thinking about it. I think I should be thinking about it more. I covered all of this already. Basically, she did a great job, and check out her blog and her Instagram. I'll leave them linked below. So I'm joined with Harry. It is Friday morning now. This vlog is all over the shop. I hope you don't mind. But do you want to explain the update? Because I think the last thing Harry said was that he was going to the big hospital, as I weirdly phrased it. Basically the major hospital in our area to have his finger sorted out. What happened?
It turned into an operation because I had left it too long and the bone wouldn't go back in by just like how you normally would, just popping it. If
you're squeamish, I'm so sorry, just probably don't watch this bit.
So yeah, they had to basically cut open my finger and manually get
they don't need to know the ins and outs of the operation.
Tweezers, meaning I had to go under general anaesthetic, so I didn't feel it.
Yeah. So yesterday you spent pretty much the entire day in the hospital, didn't you?
Near enough, from like 7 till like 4.
How long were you under for? Like 3 hours? 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours. While he had his finger operated on. So let this be a lesson to you. If you play sports and you get injured, or if you just get injured generally and you think you might have broken a bone but you're not too sure if you have, just
get it checked.
Go and get it checked, because now look at his hand. Look at the size of that bandage. Do you know what you look like? You look like
just one finger.
Well, yeah, true, but it's quite hefty. You look like Mr. Bump, you know, and he has all the bandages like laid around his arm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna say how fun it was actually getting knocked out.
You weren't knocked out, you were put to sleep. It makes it sound like you lost a boxing match or something.
It's quite an enjoyable experience because it's just free sleep at the end of the day.
Right. Oh my god, do you know what it's like? You know in Harry Potter, when he loses the burns in his arms and he has to have them regrown. That's like what they did to you yesterday.
No one loses the burns in her arm.
Yeah, in Harry Potter.
Who?
Harry. When he's playing Quidditch and Lockhart mends his arm and then he does it wrong, so he has to grow his arms back with Skelligrow. You guys know what I'm talking about. Did you just forget that bit of the Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah, apparently.
He grows his burns back overnight, and in the night Dobby comes and sits on the end of his bed. Oh mate, what kind of Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, that's what you had done yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I thought we'd just give a hand update. Harry spent yesterday in hospital, which is why, well, it's not why I didn't film anything, but also obviously we were just spending the whole day waiting around, seeing like when he was going to be coming out and when he was going to be done having his operation. So
and I'm COVID free. Oh
yeah, he had to have a COVID test. Explain that.
Oh, that was the worst part of the full experience of like the last 4 days. They did the COVID test, but the woman did it, like, I didn't do it, the woman did it, so she stuck it all the way down to the back of my mouth and all the way up both nostrils, literally touched my brain. But
obviously they can't operate on people in hospitals at the moment if they've got coronavirus, so we know that Harry definitely doesn't. Oh, he might have got it yesterday in hospital, but no. Likelihood is he doesn't, which means likelihood is none of us do, because obviously we all live in the same house together. And I kind of do want a test, but then also your description of it just really puts me off, and there's no need for me to have a test.
It's not fun.
But at least you know you don't have it, or you didn't have it 2 days ago, so that's good. Well done for surviving.
Thank you, good night.
Right, I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I know it's been really long and it's been all over the shop. We've had like regular vlog, Harry and his operation, Bex and my clothing styling wardrobe. There's just so much to this vlog, so I hope you've managed to follow it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm sorry that it's been really long, but also every time I do long vlogs I always get comments being like, we love long vlogs, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Next weekend there's actually going to be 2 vlogs up because I'm going away today, so I'm going to film that separately because I think it'll be fun. I'm going away with my family, so yeah, 2 vlogs next weekend basically. Thank you for watching this one. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, subscribe down below, and don't forget to check out Bex's website and blog because what she does is amazing. Bye guys.